Hello everyone, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, let's get down to business. Alright, today I am gonna budget for the second paycheck in January, and this kind of rolled over in February, so it's from January 23rd to February 5th. So I have I'm gonna do a different color highlighter just to show. So we're gonna do here, and this is how I do my budget. And maybe, I don't know if this is gonna work for you, but just so you know. Alrighty, so we're gonna start. All right, so let's start. All right, I have my little paper here, and then we are going to begin. I'll put my calculator there. So the first thing will be income, and the total. I'm just gonna put the total income right here. I have one of my part-time job is variable income, and then my full-time job is fixed. However, I'm just gonna put the total right there. And as I said, this is the second paycheck in January, but it's gonna leave over to February, and I'm doing January 23rd to February 5th. So I separate my expenses from the debt within that pay period. Then I have my cash envelope, and then I have my emergency fund. Currently, I'm on baby step 1, but I'm still paying down on my debt as I go. But my goal for my emergency fund is $1,000. All right, so let's go. My first expense is tithes. And I have T-Mobile. And I have Edge. And I have childcare. And childcare, this is aftercare for my kids. And this amount is half of that. And then this one is Freedom Mortgage, and I do half of that for each month. And privacy, I do keep track of my social security and all that stuff. So this track to make sure that nobody's stealing my social security number. So that's what I pay monthly for that. And all of this is so $195 plus $119 plus $37.91 $242.40. Total of $1306.60. And then just the debt for this period, and that's just what I'm doing. So I have People's, which is $161. Then I have Old Navy, which is $86. And Best Buy, $73. And Macy's, which is $32.54. And the total for this is $352.54. And then my cash envelopes. So this is, I'm not doing much of a sinking fund right now until I at least have my my emergency fund in place. But I do have my day-to-day stuff that I have to spend for, so I do have cash envelopes. And I will be doing another video of my cash envelopes, but this is just a breakdown of everything. So I have my gas, I have my food, I have household, and my kids' commission. As I mentioned in previous videos, I do not give my kids allowance. I'm teaching them money management, so they need to know where work is associated with money. So I do have a commission for them, and I have an 8-year-old and I have a 4-year-old, and they both do chores around the house. Not every chore, I just pick a few, and once they do that consistently, they get a commission. And then the monthly, and then we do have a pet bunny. His name is Benji. All right, so for cash, for the 2 weeks, and this is for 2 weeks, so 80. For food, it's 90. Household, $10. For my kids' commission is 10. Monthly is 5, and Benji gets 5. Okay, and then total for this is and this is 200. All right, and then the total for these are 352.54 plus 306.60. And then once I subtract that from the 1950.73, it's 91. And then this $91, $50 from this will go into my emergency fund, and I do like to leave a buffer in my bank account, and I'll have $51.59 that's left over in my buffer. And the total for this is $59.14. And that will be my finalized monthly budget for January 23rd to February 5th. And it's just how I break it down. Other people might do something different. However, for me, this is how I separate it. I have my income, my expenses, my debt for this pay period, and my cash envelope breakdown. I will add more other than this $50 for this pay period because as I mentioned in other videos also, I do have a side gig. I cater on the side and I do small events, and I actually did have a small event this past Saturday. Someone was having a birthday party for their daughter, so I did a small catering for that. And then the first week of February, I also have another small catering. So I am building up my emergency fund that way. And then I just actually started Instacart, so that's another little funds to bringing in funds and so forth, just so I can get my emergency fund together. But if you like the video, comment below, like, share, subscribe, and if you do your budget different than how my layout is, let me know. I'm always open to see what other people are doing and how their layouts are. But other than that, I do want to mention though, I like to do foresee, like to set my budget up, and I did start it for February 6th to February 19th, just to have a glance of what the budget is gonna look like. And it seems like my budget for February 6th to February 19th is gonna be an over budget, but there is a way that I normally there's a step I take to show that it will balance, and I'll go over that when it comes closer to February 6th. So there's something that I do, because if I just do my budget for February 6th and February 19th, it's going to show a negative. But I will show you my trick to make this budget balance. However, until then, see you in my next video. Have a blessed one, everyone. Bye.